Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what products were my ride or die summer favorite products from this summer. I know I'm a little bit late on this video because we're in fall now and it is kind of the end of September, but I didn't want to let this go. I just kind of wanted to talk about those things that I absolutely loved, and I don't have a ton, but I also have a big giveaway in this video, so you want to stay till the end and I will talk to you a little bit about that. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're just talking about favorite products. So if you guys want to see what they were, then keep on watching. Alright, so the first product I want to talk about, I talked about a ton in lots of videos all summer long, and that was the L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear Foundation. And I talked about this because I did do a review video on this foundation and I didn't give it a good review, and it was in the winter months and I really didn't like it at all. I did a wear test, everything, and I gave it a thumbs down. And then I don't know, everyone just kept hyping it up, and over the summer I just decided to give it another shot and I ended up loving it. This is my second bottle. I went through 2 bottles. You know how hard that is, a foundation? And it ended up being like a favorite, like a hardcore favorite. So that just goes to show you that sometimes something might not work and then in another season it might work. So don't discount products altogether if you try them once and they don't work. You might want to just wait and try it another time, especially if you live in a climate where the weather changes drastically and your skin changes. Because it's kind of new for me. When I lived in California, that didn't happen, but living here in Las Vegas, it does. So I'm noticing that certain things don't work for me in the summer that work in the winter and vice versa. So this is definitely one of them. Love this foundation. I don't know what's going to happen this winter, but if I don't like it, I'm just going to put it in my drawer and wait till the summer because I know that it is a favorite during the warmer months. Next up is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. Love this. Started with a trial, like a trial size that my friend Honey gave me, and I fell so madly in love with this powder, and then I ended up getting a full size. What I love about it is there's like these teeny tiny, like micro fine shimmer particles kind of infused into this powder. And what it does is it makes it look like you don't have powder on. So you know how powder can like really make you look dry and chalky, and that's why a lot of people shy away from powder and they'll just like not use it, which I don't know how you keep your foundation on without using powder. But I love this because it allows you to wear powder without having that dry look. That said, if you're oily and you're looking for something to mattify, this probably isn't gonna keep your oils at bay for very long because that's not what this powder is about. So something to keep in mind. But I really love this for under the eyes and helping to set my, concealer without accentuating any dryness, if that makes sense. It is very expensive, but I'm still obsessed, and we'll see what happens in the winter, but it's definitely a product that I used all summer long. Next is the Fenty Beauty Stalkr Bronzer in Caramel Cutie. Again, I have a little mini of this. I got this during this Sephora VIB sale in the spring. Fell madly in love with it. I know it's not a color that looks like it's gonna match, but it totally does. It works. I have it on right now. I am obsessed with this formula. It blends out so flawlessly. It's so beautiful. I ended up picking up a full size at the second VIB sale, the one at the end of the summer. So I do have a full size of this, but I'm trying to hit pan on this, and I've probably used this every single day since April, and I have not hit pan. So I'm trying though. I mean, I feel like I'm getting close, but we'll see. But I really love this, and I think the full size is $30. This one was like $22, and it was in a mini pack with one of the matchsticks, which I haven't used much of because I think that one is a bronzer tone as well, but it has like shimmer in it, so I haven't really used that one much. But this couldn't put down all summer, and I think I'll be using it into the winter. Next up was a later summer release, and that was the Stay Naked foundation from Urban Decay. I love the all-nighter. It's my favorite foundation. I had huge hopes for this. It did not disappoint. It's just as good as all-nighter. I did do a side-by-side wear test between this one and all-nighter just to kind of see like what the major differences are. All-nighter does outlast it in terms of longevity, but it is so pretty on the skin. It gives you a lot of coverage, and it wears a lot longer than their original Naked Skin, and it gives more coverage. So I really enjoyed this all summer, and I mixed it a lot of times with this, and I loved this combination. I wore that a lot over the summer, so love this one too. I will be trying this into the winter to see if I still like it in the winter, but for the summertime, I loved it. The next product is this brow pencil from Benefit. This is the Precisely My Brow. I know I'm late to the game on this, but they did send me a PR package with this in it over this, I think, early spring, because they did expand their shade range in these. And when I tried it, I was like, I'll never probably use anything else ever again. Although I did find a drugstore dupe, the CoverGirl Micro Brow Pencil. I forgot exactly the official name, but you know what pencil I'm talking about. It's the skinny one from CoverGirl. It is a dupe for this, but the reason that I love this one so much is the spoolie. I don't know. I don't know if it's in my head, but there's something about this spoolie that's like, it's so firm, and like, I feel like it just gets through every single hair. It just disperses product. Do I have like a hole in my brow right there? I do. Speaking of which, it just disperses the product like so good. And so I can do my brows. Every time I use this, I do my brows in like 5 seconds, and I feel like I have a good brow day. So I really love this, and my shade is 3.75. Next up is the Cover FX Face Perfector palette. This is the this palette is in light medium shade, and it's not necessarily the palette that was my favorite. It was this highlight shade, and if you watched any of my videos over the summer, you've seen that highlight shade used over and over again. It's called Starlight, and I love this. It is so, I don't even know how to explain. It's like that lit from within glow. It's not going to accentuate texture, dryness. If you have, you know, aging skin and you're afraid of highlight, like this one is not going to accentuate, you know, any of your wrinkles or fine lines or anything. It's so pretty. It just gives you a healthy overall glow, and I love it so much. I used it all summer. I'm curious to see if this shade is going to work for me in the winter, but because in the pan it looks like darker than I would normally go for, you know, for highlight, but I see how it looks like a little bit deeper. I piled it on there, but I don't know. I'm curious to see if I'm still gonna like it. I like everything else in the palette as well. I do like the bronzer, the blush. They have a finishing powder and a brightener, which I don't recommend putting this anywhere near your eyes. It's a highlight. It is like a lighter highlight shade, so you can kind of add a little bit of brightness to either of these highlights and also your inner corner, which is what I used it a lot for. I like everything about this. So like, this is a great palette to travel with because I like every single thing in the palette, but a lot of times, like often during the summer, I reached for this specifically, and you can probably see like there's the most product gone from that highlight than anything else in the pan. So love that one. And then the last favorite makeup product was actually from Charlotte Tilbury, and this was the Hot Kiss 2 lipstick in JK Magic. I did do an entire video on these, and I did swatches, try on, and I reviewed them. And this color in particular was the one that I wore all summer long. It is a cream formula, so it does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but so hydrating. And I just loved this nude shade. You know, it's a little bit deeper than maybe the normal pinky nude that I gravitate towards, and it is a little warmer. But when I have kind of a deeper skin tone in the summer, like when I'm tan, it looks so good. So I really like this. I love this formula. I hope she expands and comes out with more shades, because I like a cooler tone. Not super cool, but like not super warm. Like maybe neutral, pinky nude, if that's a thing. But I love this packaging. It has like stars and moons, and it's super substantial. These are refillable, and it's just a very luxe, beautiful presentation, and the product is amazing. So I loved those. And then we have a couple of other products that aren't necessarily makeup. I have these two tanning products from Loving Tan. This is another brand that I tried this summer. They had sent me a PR package in the spring to try some of their products. This one is the Deluxe Gradual Tan Tinted Body Lotion, and it's almost gone. And then I have their Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Dark. This one I used pretty much every single day over the summer. Now, interestingly enough, I don't gravitate towards gradual tan products like tinted lotions. I never feel like they do much, and I'm like, I don't have that kind of time. Like, I would rather just use a mousse, be tan, call it a day. But I feel like this gives you that instant tan while it's tanning you, like right away. So I put this on, and that was all I needed to do. It was easy to apply, didn't streak, doesn't look patchy, orange, nothing. Doesn't smell funky. Like, I really liked this. And another thing with self-tanners that bothers me is how they wear off the skin. How, like, sometimes, you know, they, like, break up on the skin and leave, like, marks here, like, where it splits up, you know? I can't stand that. And I don't care how much exfoliating you do, it's still gonna look patchy and splotchy. And these don't do that, and that's one of the reasons that I really like them. This one I also really like. I think, do I have that one on now? No, I have the 2 hour on right now. This one I like. It says that it's professional strength, natural olive color. I will agree with that. It gives you a really good color. I like it. It's dark. I don't have time for a medium tan. Like, I just want to be dark. Like, let's just get to the point. And I love that these products do that. Easy to apply. Again, do not streak, doesn't look patchy, and doesn't like break up when it's fading. It just fades nice and even. So I really liked those. And I think that's it for the things that I loved. And I have one product that was a fail. And I'm super sad to say it, but it was from Urban Decay, and it was their Stay Naked Vice, what were these called? Lip Chemistry. These. Now, these came out with the foundation. I was sent all of the shades, and what they are is they're like a lip cream / oil, and they have a slight tint to them. So this one here is called Pink Slip, and they change color based on like your own personal body chemistry. So whatever your body chemistry is will determine what the shade turns out to be, which is weird because then why have shades? Because they're going to alter on your face anyway. And what I found was every single shade I put on turned a rusty orange color. Didn't matter if it was purple, like a purple shade, or a pink shade, or like, it didn't matter what it was turning like rusty orange. And I'm not about rusty orange life on my lips. I didn't like it. Plus, I didn't like the unpredictableness of it, because if I have this eye look on and my lip color turns like, I don't know, green, let's just say, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? And I was finding that, like, I would have an eye look on and I'd put this on and it would just turn a color that didn't look right with my makeup, you know? I choose my lip color to complement the rest of my makeup. And so if I don't have control over what that color is, it's kind of a problem. And if you're doing a no makeup day where you don't have like full beat on like I have right now, then it probably isn't that big of a deal. And they are hydrating and they feel nice on. They don't change on your hand the way they change on your lips. I don't know what it is. It's really weird. Anyway, I just didn't love it, and I don't like this packaging. It's the same situation on the lids of these. Like, see how dirty they get just from the fingerprints? They just look a hot mess. And I love the gold, and I love everything about it except for the fact that they get so dingy just when you touch them. But anyways, I don't know, that product just didn't work out for me. It's just not the type of product I would go for. It's not bad product. I just don't like what it is. Does that make sense? So that is it for my favorites. Short, sweet, to the point. And I did want to do a giveaway. We're going to do a huge giveaway because at the end of the summer I did hit 10K, and I've been telling you guys for a long time, once I did hit 10K, I was going to do a massive 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and I am going to do that because I did mention to you guys also that I am moving, so I want to get rid of my entire giveaway drawer. So we are going to do boxes, and I'm going to insert a clip right here. I have some flat rate boxes, and I'm going to fill them up. They're going to be mystery boxes, and you guys are going to win And I'm not sure right now exactly how many boxes, but when I show you the clip, you will see that's how many winners we're going to have. And of course, I will put that in the description box down below, as well as all the details on how to enter to win. And I cannot wait to get this makeup to you guys so that you can enjoy it. And also just to say a big thank you for supporting me. And I love you guys so much. And I'm excited to hit the next 10K. And then I'll do a massive one when we hit 20 as well. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss when I upload a video. You can follow me on social. My handle's @GlamLatte. And don't forget the Glam Latte Beauty Podcast is on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, CastBox, and iHeartRadio. All those details are in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you.